Oklo, an earning play, it missed the EPS. So plan was to short it as long as it stays under 71.72. Watch the amateur move, bearish bias. But as soon as we saw that Oklo started to swipe up, we let go of that bearish bias because Oklo is pushing it towards over 512, over Ripster MTF clouds. And it's also pushing over the key levels that I gave in the pre-market. So as soon as it pushed over that level, I knew it's a long. I waited a little bit. I saw the next candle. That's when I told the traders long versus 71. Lot of resistance above, so make sure you have a good entry. And as it started to push, we moved our stops break even. It's around 71, 10, 17, 13. It's holding, it's flagging here. You see this flagging, and then it started to flag break right at 10.40. Traders were kind of panicking on that. I said it's still good. So you buy at 70, 50, or even if you buy at $71, that's a good risk reward. And we broke out of the flag, and then we pushed out of the MTF, and we hit 76. We pulled back a little bit, held this clouds. Again, I told the traders this MTF call. I told the traders do not sell because I know we want a big winner, and this is why we called no piking. So from that call came the high of the day breakout. It Oklo pushed all the way to $78, almost $7 per share profit, a couple 100% gain on the options. If you risk $1,000 here, you easily made 5-6 grand on 1,000 shares. So SC was a pretty good runner all day for us from the long at the open. Beat revenue estimates, 162 support, 168.50 resistance, very extended in the pre-market. Wait for pullback to the long. SC right out of the gate, it was a long. We should see higher. It's pulled back to the 512s. Resistance becomes a support, and it bounces from there, and then it pushes higher. That's, my friend, is a 512 call. Long. Your stops are initially under this 166. On this dip, you are just risking $3, but from this curl, you're back at high of the day. You're going to 178. You're almost making $6 to $7. That's kind of the risk reward, which is decent. So TME, 52-week high, bullish bias to long. 52-week high breakout. When you see this kind of chart bullish and good earnings, you're always bullish on that. So TME right out of the gate gave us long, but you see again, pulled back. Where did it pull back? 512 clouds. And then it bounced from the 512 curls, and then it pushed back to the highs. So you could trade again here. You could risk 30 cents, and you could make almost $1. Another example of risking $1,000 and making almost $2,000. If it breaks down, you take a loss, you move on, but you can always wait on this candle and enter here and put your stops here. So the loser we want to look at is called ASTS. So ASTS, long over 50, short under it. Watch the pre-market high, bullish bias, EPS miss, sales miss, but it was still pretty strong. So as soon as it opened, I told the traders to long it. We did hit like 55.50. You could make $2-3 if you were fast on the amateur move, but I was wanting to see the 55 breakout hold. When the 55 did not hold, I knew it's going to pull back. Then it pulled back. I gave the stops at 52. Why 52? Same thing I'm showed you in SC. It pulled back to the 512s right here. First candle, it's bouncing. When it went back to 54 from here, I told the traders to move their stops break even to 52.70 because we already gave it one chance for this curl setup to work. Now you see it failed. So we lost. So if we added here, we lost almost break even on less than $1. Of course, if we chased highs, then we lost $2-3. That's not good. You have to add close to the clouds. We took our loss and we moved on, but it did give the short after that. As a bull, we know it's not going. No, the price action is weak. So we can use the power of being bull to short it. So you short that and you take all the way back to the MTFs, could make $2-3, recover your loss there. So that's what ASTS.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.